my Holomaniacs out there! Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you today. Now, as you guessed by the title, we're doing another Ask Brian video. But I just wanted to do a little reminder for everybody that this coming Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be doing a charity live stream for 12 hours straight where I will be playing Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I would be playing Kingdom Hearts. I got video game systems now, yay! I will be playing Kingdom Hearts in that whole amount of time in order to raise money for those affected by Hurricane Harvey, Hurricane Irma, Hurricane Maria, any other hurricane that I may have missed, and the earthquake that happened over in Mexico. So I hope you guys come. This will be a great time for us to be able to give to those people who really need some help and who have gone through some really rough times. Plus, we get to play some Kingdom Hearts, which is always fun. So without further ado, let's get to your questions. Magna Panda asks, if you could be transported to any Disney movie, which one would it be? I really want to go to Zootopia, because it's like, I love nature and the environment, and I would love to like live in the Pride Lands, but then at the same time, go to Zootopia, you get the Pride Lands, plus technology, and air conditioning, and everything you come to love. So yeah, I'd go to Zootopia. Ben Hamilton asks, hi Brian, what is your favorite Disney live action remake? So far, definitely Jungle Book. And the reason why is because the Jungle Book did what a good remake is supposed to do. Yes, you bring back elements from the original. Yes, you bring back the same heart because you want people to be familiar with it. But at the same time, change it so that it appeals to a new audience, that maybe help fix some flaws from the first film. But now, as a guy who adores the Jungle Book, it is my third favorite Disney film of all time. I'll admit, the original's got some story issues. And I feel like Jon Favreau got that. So then he brought some elements from the original book that weren't in the movie that kind of made the world feel a little bit fuller. You did a little bit more with the characters. You changed some of the characters to make it work. Whereas in like Beauty and the Beast, it's almost verbatim the same, with a couple extra songs thrown in. Which is why I'm totally cool with Jon Favreau and his team touching The Lion King, because I'm like, well, they knocked it out of the park with this. Let's see what he does with Lion King. Hopefully it's good. Please be good. Mulaney asks, what's up with you and Dr. Pepper? In every Drive-Thru video, you get Dr. Pepper. I didn't know it was weird to like Dr. Pepper. It's a good drink. Lime Wiry asks, can you read a part of Hamlet by William Shakespeare with your Winnie the Pooh impression? To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the sting of a bumblebee in order to get a pot of honey, I say it's worth it. Little Bookworm asks, what is your favorite holiday and why? Christmas! I love Christmas. I love everything about Christmas. I love the cold weather because winter's my favorite time of the year. It gets so cold and I'm always so hot. So I'm like, yay, I'm finally comfortable. Second of all, there's just that warm, fuzzy feeling whenever you're with your family and it's wonderful, and you get the tree and you get to decorate the tree and you get the lights everywhere. And yeah, the traffic and the shopping are awful, but everything else is awesome. I'm ready for Christmas to get here now. Christmas needs to get here now. Can I come now, please? Jake63 asks, hey Brian, why do you pull and squeeze your cheeks for some of your voices? Well, they're talking about when I do Droopy Dog. Or Mr. Smee from Peter Pan. Or the White Rabbit, they're pretty much the exact same voice. And the reason why I do that is because these characters have a voice which I nicknamed the Flabby Cheek. And the reason why is because the original voice actor who did these characters did a similar process, is to get an extra sense of reverberation in the voice. Whereas if I was doing Mr. Smee right here, this would be the voice without the cheek. It doesn't sound right. But you pull the cheek out and boop, there you go. You got a nice little air pocket and it creates this breezy kind of sound. Outcast asks, will you ever do any video game impressions like Overwatch and such? Yes, because guess who finally got gaming systems? I got a Nintendo Switch and a PS4! Yay! So I'm actually gonna start doing some stuff on Twitch, but more about that on Saturday. But yes, the first games I got were Kingdom Hearts and Overwatch because I know those are like the two most requested games for me to do impressions. And now that I actually have the games, I can go learn the voices, do those impressions. So yes, those are coming. That's why I bought these gaming systems. And if you guys have games you think I should check out because I'm kind of new to the world, tell me down below. I will be looking, see if that sounds like a cool game. Let me go check it out. Snoopy Taifa asks, How did you build up the strength to not sing your kryptonite songs from that one challenge? I've never seen such restraint. So yeah, they're talking about the try not to sing Disney challenge. I'm really surprised as many people watched it as they did, or that they enjoyed it, just watched me in pain, not being able to sing these songs. So that's the main reason why my ultimate upon all ultimate kryptonite songs they did not play, and I'm not gonna tell you what it is because you guys are all gonna go find that video that has that song, then make me watch it. I know you are. I know you are. Delstra asks, what's your favorite ride at Disney World? Now, I've talked about my favorite Disneyland rides before, but I've never done Disney World. And that one has to be Expedition Everest. I adore this ride. I love roller coasters. This one just was perfect with the Yeti and everything. When I was there, I rode it like 3 or 4 times, and I can't wait to go back to Disney World again. Mitch Blevin asks, if you had the chance to act in a movie on screen versus voice act, what would you choose and why? I would definitely pick voice acting. The main reason why is because with a voice acting gig, I can be whatever I want to be. I can play animals, I can play inanimate objects, I can play big guys, small guys, heroes, villains, sidekicks. The world is my oyster in voice acting, and I can pretty much mold a character to be whoever I want it to be because we can change the outside to look like whatever we want. But on live action, you're stuck with this. And this really limits what I'm allowed to do, so pretty much I'd only be able to go for the jobs that Josh Gad's going after. Big Red Lean asks, if you could design a ride based on any Disney film for Disneyland or World, what film would it be and what type of ride? So I don't know why this hasn't been done yet. This is one of the biggest franchises that Disney has, and yet it has never had a ride in any park anywhere at all. The Lion King! Why has this never gotten a ride? I mean, yes, it has the stage show over in Disney World, and that's a good show, but I want a ride! And here's what I do for a ride. So it'd be a dark ride, but not like Little Mermaid, not like Haunted Mansion, not that kind. It'd be like Peter Pan's Flight, where you're like flying. So it's like we get into like a basket that's being carried by like an African bird, maybe like Zazu or something, or like an animal similar to Zazu, like a crane. Something that's Africa related. So you'd like fly, and you like fly through different scenes of the movie. Like I could just see us like going through the circle of life. So you're actually like flying mid-level with the animals. Like you could fly right next to an elephant, like a giraffe, and then you like fly up a little bit, and then you see like Rafiki holding up Simba, and they're like all animatronic, and then like Mufasa and Sarabi are just staring there looking proud. You like swing over, and then you see the entire Pride Lands from the Rock's perspective, and then you hear Mufasa saying, "Look, Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom." Then you go down, and then you go to the elephant graveyard as he's saying, "That's beyond our borders, you must never go there. Brrr, go through, be prepared." And you have like Scar and the hyenas, all animatronic doing stuff. Then you skip over the stampede scene because I know that could be a sensitive subject. Then you go like go through a song of Hakuna Matata, go through like the major songs of the picture. Then you end with like the big battle of Scar and Simba with Pride Rock on fire as you're flying over, and then you like end with the end circle of life, and then you come back at the beginning of the ride. This would be awesome! I don't know how that worked technically. I don't know if it could work technically, but in my mind, it's totally legit and it would be so cool. Jack What NE asks, if you were one of the 7 dwarfs, who would you be? I'd have to say Happy. Part of me would say Dopey, but I talk way too much to be Dopey. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you have a question to ask, put it in the comments down below. Just hashtag AskBrian so I can find it. And make sure you guys are there for the live stream on Saturday. Let's raise some money for some good folks. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!